Hello, welcome. Today was just a little impromptu video because I want to talk to you about basting. And I've talked to you about basting before. And first let me say my name's Angela Davis and I'm the Florium Quilter. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for stopping by again. If you're brand new, if you enjoy the video, give it a like, a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So I've got all that out of the way, all the preliminaries. But thank you. If you have watched my videos in the past and I've talked about basting, you will know that I use safety pins. And these are curved safety pins. They are nickel plated. I've had these for about 26 years. 26 years. Once you buy them, I would say in the last 26 years I've broken maybe 5. That's it. Once you buy them, you have them forever. You use them over and over and over again. They are approximately an inch long. So that's the size, okay? They're curved nickel plated safety pins. These are not the kind you get at Dollar General or Dollar Tree. You can get these online. Sometimes they're called quilters safety pins, but they are nickel plated. Okay, they're very, very, very strong, and that's what I use. Today, I'm using the good old-fashioned Elmer's school glue. This is the washable Elmer's non-toxic safety no-run school glue, and it washes out. And I've seen many quilters who are starting to use that now for a number of reasons. Number one, it's not toxic. There's no odors. You don't have to worry about fumes the way you have to be concerned with spray basting. Powder basting, you need to make sure it's tightly closed and that no animals can get in it or children. Safety pinning can take, honestly, I don't think safety pinning for me takes a lot of time. But occasionally, if I'm not smoothing everything out well, sometimes you still get those little puckers, you know, in the back of your fabric or sometimes on the front. It's the nature of the business. You know, I don't have a long arm machine. I do my quilting on my domestic machine. And then some people use, it almost looks like a tag gun that people use when they tag garments in a store. You know, some people use those. I've never used one, but I know some people, you know, have purchased them and used them and like them. I've always had my safety pins. I've always liked it. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about Elmer's glue. Number one, the main reason is the quilt is so smooth and lays so flat. Now, the only issue I'm having is not with the glue, but with the temperature outside and the humidity. This past week, it's been raining off and on. Since last night and today, it's been raining off and on, and it's going to continue into tomorrow and through next week. Now, this is for a bridal shower, and the bridal shower for my niece is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. So, the only issue I'm having is, in the video, first, I put the batting down first. Then I put the backing on the batting right side up, and I glued the backing in sections. Then when that dried, I flipped it over, and I'm starting to glue baste the top. Now the only issue I'm having is with each section after I glue, I'm pressing so that that glue adheres, so that it sticks like it's supposed to. Now normally this would only take a few minutes to dry, but because of the humidity, it's taking a lot longer to dry. So what I've done is I've just periodically pinned in a few spaces, and I also pinned along the outside edge. But it's nothing like when you pin baste. When you pin baste, it's literally approximately 4 to 5 inches apart, how closely you're pin basting. These pins are wide apart, and the only reason why I have a few extras here is because this is the exact middle. and I'm going to be shifting this down to do the other half, so I need to make sure that middle doesn't shift when I transfer this down to work on the second section. But so far I'm really liking how flat the back is and how smooth and flat the top is. And the only issue I'm having, like I said, is I keep pressing because I want that glue to penetrate the quilt top so that it's really stuck on there well, so that when I shift it, it doesn't come apart. But I mean, so far, it's sticking. You know, it's sticking. It's doing its job. It's just that it's taking longer to dry. I'm in a time crunch. I don't have a whole week or 2 weeks to finish it. I have today and tomorrow morning, and that's it. So I just wanted to pop in and talk about glue basting and give you my thoughts on it, and let you know that so far I like it. But I will be finishing this up tonight and tomorrow morning so that I can have it ready for the bridal shower tomorrow. After that, I'm going to be posting the video about how I put this Trip Around the World quilt together, my thoughts on my pattern, because after following my pattern, I realized I want to rewrite the instructions differently. So I've temporarily actually taken the pattern down off my Etsy site because I'm rewriting it. Not because I feel as though the original instructions were wrong in any way. I just feel as though I can explain it differently so that it's less complicated. I was never comfortable with how I wrote them in the first place, but I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't process it differently at the time. But since following the pattern, actually making a quilt, I know how I want to explain that better. I also want to change the front cover photo to this quilt for the cover photo. So yeah, so I'm excited. So let me just shift this down and I'll show you how I'm doing this. I have it in the earlier video, but let me just show you what I'm doing. I'm just shifting it down. Okay, here's where I left off, right here. This is the center where this patch is. So I'm going to lift this gently. Okay, now this is pretty smooth and flat because I glue basted. You have to glue baste the back onto the batting first, and then when that dries, then you have to glue baste the front. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Start over here. And I'm just doing the squiggly line back and forth. That's it. Squiggly line back and forth. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to lift this up. Just gently move it. Use my back. Just gently moving it this way. Okay. Now, at this point, can you see me? At this point, if you can't see me, you can hear me. At this point, I'm pressing because I want that glue to penetrate that top so that it sticks. Okay, I'm just pressing. And I'm also using plastic ruler. I'm going to come around and I'm going to press again, starting in the middle, and I can feel the wetness as I press. It's coming through the quilt top, and you want that because that's what's making it adhere to the batting. I've got a pucker right there when I pieced it. I didn't see that when I was pressing it. Now, like I said, even though I'm glue basting, I'm pinning this outside edge just for extra security because number one, this is my first time doing it and I don't trust myself to get it right the first time. And number two, I want to make sure that as I'm machine quilting it and I'm manipulating it under the machine, that the edges don't come apart because of all the movement and all the stress it's going to get. Okay, now just pressing kind of hard. I want that glue, like I said, to penetrate that top so that it sticks. And I'm leaving it for at least 15 minutes before I start and I shift it. And like I said, I think if it were any other day outside with this weather, I think it would only take 10 minutes. I don't think it would take much at all. But I'm giving it a good 20 minutes. So I'm going to post this video. Oh, fuzzies. I'm going to post this video today about glue basting. I'm still pressing because I want to make sure it's really wet out there. I mean, it really is. It's Saturday, May 3rd. A lot going on. Yeah, it's Saturday, May 3rd. Well, it's done now, but I have a little pucker right there in my piecing. I'm just going to do straight line quilting, and I think I'm just going to cross hatch it this way. Still pressing. Here, let me hold it up. The video for how I put it together, I'll be putting out tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, because by the time I finish this up and I get back from the shower, if I have any extra editing to do, it may take me all night to upload it to YouTube. So hopefully the video for creating this quilt will be available Monday. And then I'm reworking the pattern. And I don't know how long that'll take because it takes me a long time to write instructions on a pattern. But just know that when I am done with the instructions, I will let you all know. I'll update it. If you've previously purchased the Trip Around the World quilt pattern, I'll let you know. And we'll make some kind of arrangements for me to get you the updated version. Okay? Well, thanks so much for tuning in for this little impromptu video. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Hope it's not raining where you're at and there's sun shining. My name is Angela Davis. I'm the 4M Quilter. Again, if you like the video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up and share. It really helps. Please leave me comments. I learned so much by your comments. Constructive criticism I accept wholeheartedly because I'm still learning how to navigate YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, why sleep when you can sew? Bye.